Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week so far, which is my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely week so far. On my Monday I didn't have work until the evening, so I was able to have a nice lie-in. I then got up and I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I was just watching a bit of TV, catching up on Neighbours on Amazon TV. My dad, older sister and younger brother had work. Older brother was at work placement and younger sister was going back the next day. She was supposed to be going back up to Cheltenham, but she stayed another day, and my younger sister was asleep, so there's my mum. And then my dad got back and was sorting stuff in the house. He then went off to bed. My mum then got up, and me, my mum and my younger sister were watching a bit of TV, and then I headed off to go to the garden centre, and I went off on a massive walk. And while on the way to the garden centre I got a selfie in front of some pretty autumnal leaves. I want to show you guys a snap of the autumn leaves I got. I love the autumnal colours on those leaves, and it was a great background, and autumn leaves are just so beautiful. I love all the oranges and yellows and reds. I then got up to the garden centre and I was having a look on there, and they've already got so much Christmas stuff going up, which is getting me so excited. And I had a look at the Halloween section and I got this Halloween biscuit, little pumpkin, which is so cute, and also got myself some of these marzipan fruits, which I cannot wait to try. I've always wanted to try some, and I've also got some for my mum for Christmas. I put these away with all the other Christmas things that I've gotten for people so far. I'm being prepared this year, so I've already gotten a few gifts for my siblings. And then I was having a look around the little flower section, and I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful flowers, not quite as many as there has been, as it's getting to like autumn winter time, so there's not many flowers about, but I was able to get a few, which I was happy with. And then I had a look in the homeware and stationery section, and then got some plant stuff from the plant section that I'm going to show you guys. I love the plant section so much, all the succulents and cactuses and all the lovely colourful plants with all the pretty patterns on those. I then made my way back. I then got home and I was watching Home and Away, Escape to Country and Farmer Brown, sorted out my Buddha doll, wrote a bit of my journal, there's a bit of music. I was just doing some drawing and colouring in, and was watching some vlogs and TikToks, did some TikToks and piece of doughs, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just watching some stuff off record. My older brother had got back from being at work placement, and he was then going off to rugby, and my dad was sorting stuff on the house, and then he dropped me up to work. I wore my yellow hoodie that I got the other day for the charge shop, and it was going to be a Christmas gift, but then I found that the person does not like yellow, so I now have it for myself, and waste not want not. And I didn't think I looked that good in it. I thought I looked a bit fat, but apparently I didn't look too bad in it, so can always do with another hoodie. So I got that, and it's got so cold at the moment, so I wore that up to work. And my dad was dropping my grandma home after she'd gone off to see my grandpa to get home with my mum. They came back and my grandma's car's having being looked at because it's making a funny noise, so my dad dropped me up and then dropped her home. And then I got into work, got booked in and put my bag away, and it was me and one other colleague on shift, which was like most Mondays. And so I was just getting lots of close-ups done, and it was pretty quiet, and we had a good playlist playing, had a few coconut teas to help get me through the evening shift, and I was absolutely smashing it, getting lots of close jobs done, ticking off lots of the close jobs that we needed to be doing was cleaning the orange juice machine and getting that put back together again after getting it put through the wash, putting clean cups and plates away, polishing cutlery, topping up the cakes, and then when it was time for them to be put away, I would then put those away and clean the cake cabinet and the fridge doors. And then we had a few people come in, and so I was serving some food and drink, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, cleaning tables, and one of our colleagues and his family came in for food, so I was chatting with them. And then I finished about 10:40ish. I clocked off and got my coat and my bag and got picked up by my mum. I then got home and I got changed into my PJs, and for my tea I had this chicken bacon pasta thing, which is very nice. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. Then I finished writing my journal, put that away, got my uniform ready for work the next day, and then I was just watching the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, I had some cereal and was listening to a bit of music and just watching a bit of Netflix. I then went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got myself ready for work. I was doing 10 till 3. My dad, younger brother and older sister were at work. Older brother at work placement, younger sister asleep, and she was getting taken back to Cheltenham by my dad when back from work. So I said goodbye to my younger sister, and my mum was asleep still. I then locked up and made my way up to the high street just before work and had a look once at the charge shops. I then went into one of the flower shops and I got some flower sets from there, and I'll show you guys now. Love flower photography so much. What a lovely colourful flowers, so beautiful. And I was having a nice chat with the flower shopkeepers from there. I then got some plant sets from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Love that plant section so much. All the plants hanging from the windows, it's like a little jungle in there. I also got a cute mirror selfie with my yellow hoodie on and with all the lovely flowers in front of the mirror. It's so lovely, and I'm really loving that yellow hoodie. And it's really warm, it keeps it nice and warm. It's been so cold and windy at the moment. I then got to work, I got clocked in, it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and it was our autumn menu launch day, and it was quite quiet to start off with, and then as soon as it got to 12 it got so busy, and I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, and cleaning lots of tables. And one of our colleagues and her families came in with their little dog that had a little Halloween Chucky outfit on, which is so cute, and I was having a nice chat with them. And me and Tash are going to the mall on Friday, so we were talking about that, and she got a burger for her sister who doesn't like sauce in her burger, so I got to have that burger, which I was very happy about. So I had that one in the back, quickly demolished that as I was so hungry. And it then quieted down again, and I was just polishing cutlery, putting cups and plates away that had been cleaned and needed to be put away, and was cleaning tables inside and outside. And then a chap came in to say that the A-frame saying about the Christmas menu coming out in like November time to be booking for the 24th of November onwards had fallen over, so I went out to go put that up and ended up falling over and cut on my knee, grazing my hand. Haven't fallen over in ages, so I was like, great. And so I was limping around for a little bit, and then it stopped, and I just carried on, keep calm and carry on. And then one of my mates came in with his mate, and they had some food who I hadn't seen in ages, so I was having a nice chat with him. And then I was just cleaning some more tables. I was supposed to finish at 2 and do 10 till 2, but I finished at like 2ish in the end. And I then, after work, got clocked off, got changed into this jumper now. Love this jumper, lovely autumnal jumper, keeping it nice and warm. Love sweater weather so much. And I then clocked off and I had some American style pancakes off the new menu with a cup of coconut milk tea. And I want to show you guys a photo of the American style pancakes that I had now. It was so delicious. I couldn't actually finish them all because they were so big. So my mate Tash, who had lunch at our workplace, had gone off, and then she came and met me, and we were going to go for a walk, and she ended up finishing them. I said we could have probably just shared them because they're so big. And I also had a coconut milk hot chocolate that one of my colleagues had done for me, and she even put a little heart in there, which I'm going to show you guys now. So beautiful, little marble effect there, love it. I then chatted with my mates for a bit, and then the one that made me the hot chocolate actually even joined me on her lunch break as I sat on my Losum, and she joined me, which was very sweet of her to do so. So we were chatting, and then me and Tash went off and had one sort of charge shops, and we then went off on a little stroll, and I got a selfie with her in front of these lovely autumnal leaves, and got a snap of those autumn leaves that I'm going to show you guys now. So beautiful. I love all the lovely colourful leaves out and about. We then went off for more of a walk, and I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful colourful flowers. Had a lovely stroll with Tash. She then went off home, I then went off home as well. I got back, put my work clothes in the wash. I'm now off for 2.5 days because I've got Wednesday, Thursday and then Friday daytime off. That's when me and Tash are going to the mall, and I'm back in Friday evening doing 6 till 10, hopefully 10 and not later, but we'll have to wait and see. And then I was just watching Home and Away, wrote a bit of my journal, sorted out my Bridget doll, listened to a bit of music, and was just doing some drawing, colouring in, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks. My older brother was back for a bit of work placement, and my younger sister had been taken back up to Cheltenham, and spare room put back to normal, which is where I was going to do today's vlog, but can't now. And then I had youth club, and we had Indian night where we were learning about India, and we did some like Indian drumming and clapping lessons, which is quite cool. Also did a quiz, and then we got to try some Indian cuisine, a bit of curry and some onion bhajis and little bits of stuff like that, which is very nice. Very spicy, but I'm not too bad at spices. And it was a really fun night, and it went so quickly. You know what they say, time flies when having fun. Then the session was over, and I helped tidy up, and then I got picked up. I then got back, and for my tea I had a classic staple beans and cheese on toast, which I hadn't had in ages. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I haven't had beans and cheese on toast in ages. It's so good. After that, I was then watching the UK soap, listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in. I then finished writing my journal for the day and put that away. I was then just watching some stuff off record, sorted out my Bridget doll. I was working on some illustrations and doing a bit of colouring in on the colouring app on my phone, which is super therapeutic. Love that colouring app so much. And then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks, and then I was going to watch Bake Off, but it's not on. It wasn't on last night, it's been moved to tonight instead. And I then was just watching a bit of Merlin, a little bit of Doctor Who, and was just tidying up my office and my dolls and dollhouse. Then I went off to bed, and then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up after a nice lie-in to start off my 2.5 days off, which is so great. Now I would just set any alarms, and my dad got back from work, my mum was still asleep, my older sister and younger brother at work, and older brother at his work placement, and I went into the spare room to do my vlog, which I'm doing for you guys now. But my younger sister's back down after going back last night because her partner's mum's in hospital, so he's had to go up there. So she's come down here because she didn't want to stay up in the flat on her own, so he's coming to get her when back from seeing his mum up in London, and I'm wishing her a speedy recovery. And so she's back down to stay for a bit, which is nice. And I then was watching a bit of Roswell, New Mexico on Amazon Prime. I started watching the series and then I couldn't find it anywhere, so I'm happy that I can now finish off where I left it. And then for my breakfast I had some mini pancakes with some strawberries and blueberries and a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The pancakes were so good, mini pancakes with strawberries and blueberries, love them. And I had that with a cup of tea. I was then just watching a bit of Pocahontas. I watched Tangled and Lilo Stitch and love Pocahontas so much. Love the songs, I had a good sing song, had a bit of a Disney movie day, just chilling, wearing my nice comfy jumper and fuzzy socks, feeling nice and cozy. It was so cold and gloomy and wet outside, so I was feeling nice and snug inside, watching a bit of Disney. Love it, Disney, can't believe it's 100 years of Disney. Happy 100 years Disney. And I was watching Tangled as well, which is one of my favourites. Apparently they're making a live action. Hopefully that's true. I'd love Amanda Seyfried and Cher to play Mother Gothel and Rapunzel. I think that'd be awesome. And then I was also watching a bit of What's on New Mexico, which is now on Amazon Prime, which I didn't realise before, and I love that show. And it's now finished, and I'm finishing off where I left off, and can finally get that finished. I also was watching some episodes of Friends, and I'm just trying to finish off the last series of Riverdale. And then I was just reading a bit more to All the Boys I Loved Before, last book of that. Had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was just working on some illustrations, did a bit of colouring in, I'm watching some vlogs and TikToks. And then for my lunch I had some ham and cheese sandwiches. Soft cheese and ham sandwiches are so good, such a great combination, you should definitely try it. And had that with a cup of tea. And then my mum and my young sister and myself were just watching a bit of TV. And then me and my mum got ready to go pick my grandma up to go visit our grandpa in the care home just up the road. And we took my younger sister off to go to the shops just before, she needed some bits and bobs from there. We then dropped her off and then went off to see my grandpa at the care home. And we got there and saw him, and he was in good spirits, and just having a lovely chat with him and had some cups of tea. And he was asking me all about work, and I've got my work waiting for next week, and I've got great shifts. I'm doing 30 hours, but that will go back to, that won't be the same when my colleague gets back from being in Florida. She's gone to Disneyland in Florida, she's gone over there for 2 weeks, so I've got a lot more shifts than I normally get, so I'll probably go back to doing like 3-4 shifts at the minimum. But at the moment I'm enjoying working a lot and yeah, keeping busy. And then me, my mum and my grandma headed back after seeing my grandpa in the care home, and my mum dropped me home and then took my grandma back to hers, and my mum then got back, and my dad was up from his nap, and younger sister had gone back to bed as she had a bit of a headache, bless her. And I then watched Home and Away, just a bit of music, just drawing and colouring in. I was just working on some illustrations, sorted out my Bleach Out doll, wrote the new worksheets down in my diary for next week, and then I was just watching a bit of Doctor Who and watched the Girl in the Fireplace episode, which is probably my favourite episode ever, with the Clockwork Men. I then watched Moulin Rouge, which is probably one of my favourite musicals ever. I was then just listening to a bit of Kate Bush's Hounds of Love vinyl. I think music sounds so much better on vinyl. And then I was just watching a bit of Escape Country and Farrah Brown. And then my older brother got back from being at work placement, and then I was just watching some episodes of The Big Bang Theory, and I love that show so much, it's so funny. And then for my tea I had a salad, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. My mum does such great salad. I had tuna cheese, onion, lettuce, cucumber and a bit of pepper on there. I was done watching UK soaps, finished out my journal and put that away, just a bit of music, and was just doing some drawing and colouring in, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks. And I was watching some Red, White and Royal Blue deleted scenes that they put out on YouTube off Amazon Prime, so I was watching those. And I was also watching some Heartstopper fan vids and some Wobble and Baron fan vids as well. And with Aaron back in Emmerdale, I'm really hoping that they bring back Robert. Reuniting Wobble, I'd be so happy. And also saw a clip of the last series of Young Royals, which comes out soon, and watched the clip, and it looks so good, and I can't wait to watch that. I also watched the Young Royals like fan vids that are so cute, and watched the Crown last series trailer, which looks amazing. and it's going to be in 2 parts, one in November, so next month, and then the next part is going to be out in December. And yeah, such great TV coming out at the moment. Looking forward to watching all of that great stuff soon. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Bake Off episode. It was supposed to be last night, it's tonight, and it's Chocolate Week, which I'm looking forward to. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of chocolate? I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. Have a lovely rest of your week. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.